What's up, Locker Nuts? All right, we are back in this unit that I got for just $1. 10 by 25, huge unit. It looked like a business had owned it. Extremely interesting, extremely exciting. We found some cash, we found tons of coins, found a full piggy bank. Okay, that thing that was in the back corner, it is a karaoke machine. And Voco Pro Duet 1. Pretty good stuff here. 132 bucks sold, pre-owned. And the power cord is a pretty common one. I've got them somewhere. If not, I'll find one. But this, they broke that. Dang it, you guys. Dang it, you guys. They broke it. Probably they just use it for tape. It probably still works, the CD. I don't know. This thing's all messed up. It's all messed up. So, yeah. We already found one at karaoke, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, look, it's Voco Pro. How funny. Same company. It's a good brand. Their stuff goes for a pretty penny. I got a guy at our Dianza flea market that asked me to find one of these. He says he can't seem to find one. But you know what? I'm not bringing this to Dianza. Not when it's busted. When it's busted, it's going to Stockton. That's too bad. I would really have liked to hook them up. But I'll bring that out there. Maybe he'll want that. I don't know. He's kind of cheap though, so I'm not sure. Okay, look at this, you guys. Oh, there's the doors. The doors for this. That's good. I'm gonna load that. These I'll still have to wait though, but this door's got something in it. Alright, Lilo and Stitch Island of Adventure. There's some shelf pins. What's this? Oh, you know what these are? These are the feet for those little nightstands to match that piece there. Okay. Yeah. Alright, that's not very exciting. Dang it. Alright, guys. This one I've been waiting on. We're not done here, but we're getting closer. So let's get in here and see if it's as exciting as the last few. Something tells me maybe not. The nicer luggage seem to have the nicer stuff. This one does not appear to be nice. It is Samsonite, but it's thrashed. Thrashed. What's this? Peruzzi. Genuine leather. Okay, not my style, but might be someone's style. This is a nice, what is this? Is this a bedspread or? I think this is a duvet cover. And I must say this is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought that was another piece of luggage. Nope. Yep. Got more photos here. Can't tell what this is. Got gloves on it. Is it tissue paper? No. What the heck is this? Dora. What is Dora? Oh, it's a tablecloth. Okay. And there's some brand new leggings. Ooh, a little risque though. Tablecloth. I found one of these before. It's an American flag tablecloth. Pretty cool. The other one I put aside. I think I'll put this one aside too, because I don't know if we have a 4th of July party. And maybe Jana wants to use it. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what this is either. Fancy. These are formal dresses here. Nightline by Naudry, made in China. Sean collection. I don't think that's going to be anything. It's super nice. Look at this. Those little things on it. But I don't think that's going to sell at the nice flea market. Sorry to say. Oh, me. Another one. Big old heavy dresses here with all those little stones on it or whatever, those little beads. They really are heavy. It adds a lot of weight. Oh, that's 2 bags in one right here. Oh, the wheels, look at the wheels. They're deteriorating. Look at that. They're completely just falling apart. That's kind of sucky. All right, now we're gonna get in these. I think we just have 3 more. Is there anything in here? No. I think we emptied that, or they were empty. I don't remember, but. Oh no. Oh, no, 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 pens. Pens, cheap ones too. And I mean, look guys, I can pretty much guess. Oh, actually they do work. Alright, but they got her name and her brand on there because, as I mentioned before, she was an aspiring singer. I don't know if aspiring is the right word. She was a singer. Alright. I think the bin is worth more than the pens. But who knows? Oh, these are from the Container Store. These are good ones. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, these things. 4 fans. What does this say? Oh, jeez. It's for the wedding. Good grief. Wedding fans from 23 years ago. Yikes. Well, the good news is we do have all this stuff to sell. This is the better stuff. And I mentioned last time, I think, these reams of paper. I looked them up. I saw one sold for 15 bucks, but I only saw one sold comp. Okay. Right off the gate here, there's a big old air compressor. That's kind of decent. Timex timer. Another Timex timer. Okay. Rug cleaner. Okay. Now then, once again, those cords there, those are some decent upper end flea market items right there. They sell for a little bit. They sell in this low end flea market too, just as I always say, not for much, not for much. Oh, what do we got down here? Oh my, these are, those are fire extinguishers and they're in the green still. Wow, I'm gonna look those up because I'm not familiar with the value on those. These seem like they're kind of nice. Usually you see the regular old red ones. And then there's a very long extension cord. Oh my goodness, that's so long. Wow, that is heavy. That's a heavy cord. Oh my goodness. I should probably keep that because I could actually use that at my house and reach some parts of the property that I can't reach otherwise. I doubt I'll do that, but I'll probably just sell it. Should be a $20 cable at least. Okay, let me look this up and see what this is about here. Jeez, guys, these are not a joke right here. And you can see it's in the green there. I think that means it's got a full charge. Look at this. Okay, this is, I see right here, A417. A417. Right here is B417, 136 bucks, 2.5 pounds. Where's this one? Huh? Yeah, 2.5 pounds right there. 2.5 pounds is written on it. That's a 2.5 pounds. What the heck? 136. This is brand new. I mean, what the heck? These are so expensive. There's a red one here for B417, 63 bucks. There's a pre-owned one for 100 bucks. Pre-owned 90 bucks. 2.5 gallon. Those are pressurized water fire extinguisher. I don't know if that's the same thing I got here, but look at this one. 300 bucks. What the heck? I know that we sold a fire extinguisher at the flea market recently, and the guy was trying to give him a good price. I don't remember what it was, and he's trying to talk us down. And I remember Tony was making a big deal out of it, saying, "Dude, it's got a full charge. Stop being so cheap. You know what these cost in the store. You don't want it. Move on. Somebody else will buy it. These are expensive." And I'm like, "Are they really?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, they're so expensive right now." And he's like, "And that one has a full charge. The one that we sold." He's like, "That one has a full charge." Okay, there's an look at the A344. 175 bucks. I just noticed because that's a chrome one. There's another chrome one, 150 bucks. That seems crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some more research on this. I gotta figure this out. I don't think I can sell these as new, but pre-owned full charge. Wow, we might have 300 or 400 bucks right here, guys. That's crazy. All right, guys, I'm not sure about this. The thing that concerns me is I don't find a lot of this brand. I mean, the model number A417. I find B417, and I have a feeling that's the newer version. I looked up and said, can old fire extinguishers still be good? They said yes, they're good up to about 20 years. But they said if it's 15 years or older, probably you should get a new one. But you should also have them tuned up or just something like that. Inspected. They said inspected. So that one's got the green full charge, green full charge, green full charge, green full charge. They got the brackets, the mounting brackets too. So you screw that into the wall, and then I think it goes like, oh, just like that. Nice. Jeez, I don't know, maybe I should just keep these at the property and put one in every single structure. But I think I could probably list this for maybe $400, no kidding, and just say found a storage locker, not sure of age, all show full charge, but I recommend getting them inspected and just see if we get any takers. Or maybe I listed $300, but I think $75 each, that's a super deal. Wow. Of all things, guys, this is a pretty good value, but we found lots of stuff that has good value. Like we're saying, like these are $15 each. That adds up. The bigger ones are probably more. I think the Vocal Pro was I forget, $100, something like that. I don't remember about the lights. These binders right here, we got one binder in the box and one loose. Then one in the box probably $90. That one maybe 75. All of it's adding up, right, Toby? I didn't look this guy up, but all these boxes have stuff. Not these are empty, the banker boxes. Oh, the grill right there, is it a Weber or something? Maybe it's not, but yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Oh, and like I said, this thing right here I think is $150 to $200. I think $200, but we should get 200 on it, but 150 I'd say is a pretty safe bet. Maybe not, I don't know. What do I know? Maybe $100 is a safe bet, but I'm gonna try to get $200. Whew. Okay guys, well I think we're done. So one thing I noticed about these right here, I thought they were nightstands. I think they could serve as nightstands, but they do have this section right here. See this slot right there? I think I figured out what that is. There's this piece right here. See that big white board right there? I think it's a desk. So I think that connects and spans those two things. I think. I'm not positive, but I think that's what that's for. I don't know, but they're useless. They're firewood if we don't find the drawers. So we only have 1 out of 6 drawers. So got to find the drawers. I'm hoping they're in the other unit. But yeah, this is, like I mentioned earlier, this is one of 2 units. I think the other one's a 10 by 10. Maybe it's an 8 by 10. It's not as big as this one. Oh, here's one more thing we didn't look at, but this is that. See, it's got that same logo as those keychains had on. I don't know if they're running a side business or if they did something in memory of somebody. I don't really know. She had her fingers in lots of stuff, I think. So a lot of sellable stuff out of here. Plus, most of this trailer is this locker. A good part of that trailer is this locker. Actually, this locker and the one that had the safe in it that we just cleaned out really is a favor to the facility. No, that's not true. The safe. I would have bought that in a heartbeat. I cleaned it out quick as a favor to the facility. Jammed all the stuff either to the dump or in there. But most of the trailer is this unit. And I can't believe there's this much stuff. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to try to get these file cabinets on. I don't know if we can sell those, but I'm going to try to get them to the market and give them a shot. This piece right here, I don't think I'm going to take because it is really wobbly. It's flexing as I pull it. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on the trailer and decide later. If I don't have a full load, it's going to go, but I'd rather not dump it, but I don't think it's going to sell. So anyways, guys, let me wrap that up and then I'll take you home and we'll look around there and see if anything's new at the property that you haven't seen yet. All right, guys, made it home. This is that time of day I love so much where the shadows get to be long and this temperature starts to drop. It's definitely cooling off. You come here and it's like, wow. We feel like we're so far away from everything, but we're not that far. Maybe like 15 minutes drive. Oh, you can't see. It's probably too far on this GoPro camera, but on the other side of the fence, there's a deer and a baby deer. Let's go over there and see if we can catch it. Oh, we're running back now. Funny. It's probably too far to see. Now they're running off. They went into the neighbor property across the street. We get a lot of deer around here. It's cool. Let's go look over here. Gianna said that she saw part of an animal that was left behind by something that ate it. Let's go see if it's there. She wanted me to clean it up. But there's the house, guys. So beautiful. Gianna was just saying to me the other day, a couple days ago, that it really doesn't even seem real that we live here. I mean, it's still like, we're still processing and getting used to the fact that we're here. I don't see anything out of the sorts here. So there's like an animal tail or something, part of a body that was left behind. I don't see it. She said it was out by the master bedroom patio here, but maybe something picked it up and made off with it. Actually, our dog had picked it up. She told her, drop it. You see we got a little parking lot here with cars everywhere. Pretty funny. I don't know why the girls park out here. I tell them they can park in front of the house right here. I park my cars out here because I have so many stinking cars. But they like parking out here. I think it's kind of a novelty to park out in the dirt. They kind of like it. All right, let's go check out the backyard. I hear a noise that I don't like. I'm gonna go check out what that is. I don't like it. Here's what the final load looks like right here. I listed this before I left, 50 bucks for that Hahn. Unfortunately, it's got some rust in the back. It's gonna affect the sale a little bit. And I got that piece of walnut wood that I found in the other locker. That's from the other locker. I'm gonna put that out front. See if the garbage will pick up and take that away. And then this piece, I got to get it off and take some photos, get it listed. I have not listed yet. I got those file cabinets on there. I'm really not sure if that's a good use of space. See, there's like 3 of them in there. Oh, honestly, if I don't find the drawers for that piece, that's coming off and that's getting busted up. I can't waste my space. Every trip to the market has got to count. I've got like an hour drive there, and I only go there once or twice a month. Okay. No, I don't hear it now. It sounded like something was running low. Okay, this is getting low right here. I got to keep an eye on that. But that's not making a weird noise. And the pool is a little low. We got to keep an eye on this too. The water's a little low, but not terrible. But I'm going to start adding water to it right now. Okay. There we go. The water's starting to come out there. It's funny. It's just like a, like putting the hose in there. It's just essentially a hose. But when that's on, if you're in the house and you turn the kitchen sink on or a shower, there's barely any water coming out because water pressure is not great. We're on a well system, so the pressure for the water is made by our pump, and the pump is not like city water, Did we show this part before? Oh, there's Bootsy over there under the trampoline. Hey, kitty. What you doing? She did not like when I came in with the trailer. She ran off. She's not liking that big trailer or the squeaky stuff. Okay, so now that water's on. Hey Siri, set alarm for 1 hour. I gotta make sure I don't forget it on all night. Even though I probably wouldn't, because as soon as we try to run the water, we'd notice the pressure's messed up. Okay, all right. Here's our garage. Oh, there's Indy. Hey, kitty. Poor kitty. She's stuck in here all day. It's hot. And then this morning, while I was waiting for a guy that was supposed to come for that jammer machine, I was going through some of the stuff that I got out of the recent locker. The video on that dropped this morning. So I'm like, okay, those Barbies and Juice Couture boots, all this stuff's going to be in our next whatnot. Probably sold well before you guys see this video. And that's gross. Little dirty footprints on my thing here. And the cats, in the mornings I got to go and clean all the surfaces. The cat, I say cats plural, but it's this little devil over here. I don't know how she has so much dang energy. She's up in the rafters most of the night, but she comes down to walk on the tables and dirty my desk. Yeah, this piece right here, man, $1,050 is what I'm asking on it. I thought it was like $3,000. I saw one on OfferUp that sold for $3 grand, so I was really excited about that piece. But then when I look at more the other options out there, nah, that's way too high. I think they're $4,000 new. And I did figure out this one's got 111 hours on the thing there. It's so dirty I didn't see it. So apparently that's not too bad, because I've got a lot of people asking me for the hours, and when I tell them 111 they act interested. But they're either lowballing me, and even 800 I'm saying is lowballing, because I'm like, I don't really know if I should sell that. I've had a lot of people say you shouldn't sell that. You're gonna need it on this property. And I think I will at some point, but I could say that about a lot of stuff that I come across, and I can't keep that much stuff. That's a big piece of machinery, and it's $1,000 I could put in my pocket, pay off some bills, put in the S&P 500. There's so many things I could do with it, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna regret selling it when I sell it. I'll never find another one, I don't think. Those are not very common. But one thing that I know that I was probably, not probably, but there's a chance I would be using it is for these paths right here. See these paths? I'm almost certain that they use a jammer. These are very firm. It's not loose gravel. It's over here. Something's been digging in it. Something's been digging right here. Trying to dig a hole. It might be these little ground squirrel buggers. See, they got a hole there. They might be digging here. I don't know what this is. Oh, you know what this is? This is, I think, the stupid ATVs. Kids were driving them all over the place. I think they were driving them on here and trying to do burnouts or something. I don't know. Dang, someone's been digging here too. But this is the type of thing where I could like spread this gravel out a little better and then use that jammer to pack it down and make it nice and firm again. So we got paths that go to there. That's not so much a path, but it's a, yeah, it's a little bit of a gravel path, but this is more structured and they definitely compacted this. They used something for that. Got a lot of comments from people, and some of the stuff is getting kind of crazy. They're saying like, oh, these holes are, someone said that they could be porcupines or something. Other people say there's badgers in here. You guys, we're in Northern California. There ain't no badgers or porcupines around here. This is ground squirrels. There might be a couple other things in here, like a groundhog or a mole. But, oh guys, we caught Camille. Camille out in the wilds. Camille, where are you going?
Going to a girls' flag football game.
Oh, flag football? Are you playing? You're just spectating?
Yeah.
Are you going to school?
No, it's at Monte Vista. Can I say that?
Monte Vista? So that's not too far. All right, well, have a good time.
I will. Bye-bye.
Drive safe. Did you eat dinner?
Yeah.
All right, it's my turn. I'm gonna go eat. Love you. My GoPro died right when Camille's coming out. So anyways, yeah, these are ground squirrels. And they are kind of a problem. I've noticed even since we've been here, which is now today. Oh, 3 weeks today. We've been here 3 weeks today. That's crazy. 3 weeks and I've never even driven the tractor yet. Mainly, that's because, guys, I'm just so busy every day so long. Yesterday, I packed all the packages from our Whatnot show. I mentioned that earlier. There's 100 packages. I think there's only one eBay. So we had 101 packages going out. Took the better part of the whole day. Oh, look at this. Got 2 cats. Do you see that? They are not hissing or growling. They're definitely getting acquainted. They're not exactly playing, but they're getting much more comfortable around each other. They're just accepting the fact that they both live here now. Yeah, that's such a good thing. That's such a good thing. I'm very happy about that. But anyways, it took me most of the day to pack up all the packages. And when I was done, I was like, man, in the old days, like at our old house, I'd finish that and I'd be like, I'm going to go take a nap now. And I'd go take a nap. And then I'd get up, maybe have dinner and watch a show or something and go back to bed. These days, I don't have time for naps. I mean, I do sometimes squeeze them in, but really, after I was done with the packing, what did I do? I forget. I had to record some stuff for Brandon and some audio files I had to record for him. I've been putting that off for a couple days for some reels that we're working on. I had something else. I don't remember. I had like just one thing after another. And I think I worked till 9 o'clock and then I was just like feeling, when you get into this point where you're like, I know I'm not productive because I'm going so much slower and I can't concentrate and like my mind is no longer multitasking and it's like, why am I doing this? I just need to go to bed. And then I went and took a shower, I went to bed and then got my phone out and then I was uploading reels to the Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. So I think I worked till 11 from bed. And then I was searching storage auctions and there's one I was bidding on and then it canceled this morning. There's just so much work to do now. Look at this cat. That's Bootsy, barn cat. But yeah, it's hard to believe. We're still adjusting to the idea that we live here. And it's been 3 weeks. And still, I haven't even driven the tractor. There's so many things I haven't done yet. Gianna's decided that her new job, or part-time job, is property manager for, she called it Chestnut Ranch, but I call it the Nut Ranch. She's calling it Chestnut Ranch. She says she's the property manager for Chestnut Ranch. So she's dealing with everyone. Like this morning, she let the pool guy in and what else she did today? She called the gardener. She got him scheduled to come on Friday. We hadn't had a garden service, landscape service here since we moved in either. That's partially because I don't think it needs that much, but definitely we're starting to see weeds here and there and seeing bushes start getting overgrown. So we want to get him back here. He was doing it for the old owner, but Gianna's taking most of the responsibility for making things happen here. But 3 weeks, guys, 3 weeks have been here. It's so crazy. But my point is that I've been just back to work. The move and then getting our house prepped. I mean, the move was disruptive. Before that, getting our house prepped was disruptive. Before that, the whole process of putting an offer on this place, and then the loan pre-approval and all that stuff was so disruptive. Definitely affected my work, which means it affected our cash flow. So once we got in here, it's like, as much as I'd like to just enjoy this property and, just really just take it in and set things up and be like, like hanging shelves and doing all this stuff, it's like, no, I just need to get back to work and bust my butt. And it just so happens that we had like 3 storage auctions right after we moved here, so that's why we picked up a bunch of units. So that's helped keep me busy. But it's not just that. I mean, it's like just selling. I've been listing on eBay like crazy, and sales have actually popped there. We're doing very well on eBay, whatnot. We skipped a week, which is so rare for us. So we've had two auctions since we moved here. The first week we didn't get it together, and it would have been a mess if we had tried it. But we've now had 2 auctions. The first one was and the second one was much better. The next one that we're gonna have next week is gonna be, I think, a big auction, really good. We got some amazing silver jewelry that's gonna be here very soon. So I got to get money flowing, guys. There's so many expenses. Plus, we just, we talked about, really the reason for buying this property is to build a barn. And I think we are leaning towards putting on this section of the property over here. We're looking at like a 5,000 square foot. I'm calling it a barn, but it's not. It's a warehouse. But it's going to look more like a barn. I think we're going to make it match the style of the house. But warehouse, first step before anything else is to get the property surveyed so we can make sure we understand crystal clear where the property lines are so we can build setbacks and stuff. So we just 2 days ago, I think, got the estimate from the surveyor, $5,400. Like, what the heck's with $5,400? Putting the hot tub heater in was $5,400. Now the property survey is $5,400. It's like, my goodness, those $5,400s add up very fast. But the this barn or warehouse construction is not going to be cheap, guys. We are going to have to finance that. But this, I can't finance a property survey. I got to come up with the money. So all these little things really, really sting. So I'm feeling the pressure. I got to keep money flowing. I got to keep acquiring stuff. I got to keep selling stuff. And wow, it's a lot to do. Here's my John Deere tractor. Still got the gravel in it. The previous owner, he liked to drive around and put this into the ground squirrel holes to fill them in and make it more difficult for them. I don't like how dirty it's getting. I don't think this is very old. This is like a year or 2 old, I think. I don't want this to sit out and get sun faded and super dirty. So at some point I got to figure out where to put it. I think they meant to put it in here. And I think that's the reason there's no beam in the middle here. Is so you could pull the tractor in and kind of go cockeyed there. We've put some tools and stuff in here. I got to get that figured out. But the ATVs, maybe we park them over there. I got to get this tractor in here, I think. Or maybe I could just pull straight in and pull it out. But I got to get this guy protected. This is a beautiful little tractor. John Deere 300E? No, 3025E. 300E, I think, is this part right here or something. I don't know. But check this out. We've also got 2 different attachments here. And these are for different earth turning, basically. I don't know exactly what they do or why you need 2 or what the differences are, but we have 2. And these, I think, cannot be cheap, right? These got to be kind of expensive. Yeah, I forget we have all this stuff back here, too. Look at all these stinking ladders. Remember that guy gave me one of these ladders recently? He's clearing out a storage unit and gave me one of those ladders. And then I come back here, I'm like, oh, geez, I got 3 more. That's crazy. And then, of course, we got this attachment, which is basically a humongous lawnmower, basically. That's so awesome. Even with this humongous attachment, he said it takes half a day to mow the whole property. So, yeah, that's no joke. And then we have this right here, this attachment right here, which goes on the front. Okay, so that changes out the bucket. You put this on. This is a forklift skid, I think is what it's called. So it's kind of tucked under there, but it's got the 2 skids right there. So I can pick up pallets with that. And that's really cool because when we get the warehouse, we'll probably get stuff on pallets. But guys, I'm not interested in buying those Amazon pallets and all that stuff. I know a lot of people do that and they like it and they think it's cool. I have 0 interest in buying Amazon pallets. I don't like new stuff. I like old stuff. One thing I'm almost certain of is the pallets don't have gold. Maybe there's a chance there's some gold jewelry in there. Very slim chance. I've heard stories. It happens, but there's not. And it's not. to me, the pallets are not going to have the treasures on it. Storage lockers, there's always a chance. It doesn't happen that often, but it's a chance. Did we find any treasure today? No, but we did find those fire extinguishers. I mean, this is not huge treasures, but that was a nice little surprise. But look at this one right here. This one's huge. Yeah, but I don't have any desire at all to buy the pallets. That's not interesting. So when I say I'm gonna get pallets, it would be like ordering like boxes or something, you know. Hello, who's down here? It's a big old hole. Big old hole. One thing that kind of stinks is the other day, I mentioned this before, I think, in the last video. We had 2 parties here in 2 days, Friday, Saturday. Friday was Grace's birthday, 19 years old. Nice little party. It was our first party ever, and the house worked amazingly well. Really, it did. And then Saturday, our granddaughter's first birthday. Her birthday's not till next month, but Faith and Noah were here in town from North Carolina, so we just wanted to celebrate because none of us will be able to make it out there on the birthday, you know, so we celebrated a little bit early. And unfortunately, as the day got a little bit later, a couple people left, no problem, and then some people went to leave and the gate stopped working. Just kaputs on us. Usually driving up on this side, it opens automatically, or you can hit the clicker, or Jana can use her app, or you can go on the keypad and ring Jana and she can buzz it through. I don't have mine set up yet because again, I have not had any time. But she nothing was working, nothing would open it, and we went over and opened the little controller boxes over there and couldn't figure it out. So we had the guy come out, and that was Monday right before our show started, our Whatnot show started. The guy was here fixing the gates, $600 fix. It should have been way more expensive, but he found a very creative workaround to make it happen for us. He seems like a really good guy. Basically our board shorted out on one of those controller, you know, each side of the gate has a different motor and controller. When the board's shorted out, it's only a year old. Luckily he had one in his truck. I mean, that's a God thing. And he said, you know what I'll do? I'll install it right now, and then I'll put yours in my box and send it back, and it's under warranty. So we'll get a refund. Don't worry about it. You don't have to pay for it. Otherwise, that's a $1,200 part. So that should have been an $1,800 repair. But he's gonna make it happen for us. I mean, and really the company should, because it's only a year old. But we are not the owners of it. We didn't buy it, so we don't have any paperwork or anything on it. So it would have been very difficult for us to get the warranty to cover it. But he's making it happen. So turns out he's a solid guy, and he's going to be our go-to from now on if we have problems. But when we took the covers off the motors, you know, for each of the gates, freaking Black Widow haven under there. One of them had 2 of them, and big fatties, and just tons of egg sacs everywhere. And the other one, I didn't see them, but there were spider webs everywhere. So I got a stick and cleared the spider webs out. I managed to kill one of them. The other one got away from me. I'll tell you what, I thought they moved slow. They don't. They move pretty dang fast. And also, I thought there was only one Black Widow in a given area, but there was 2 living under one of those boxes, so apparently I was wrong. Because usually when I open a storage locker and I kill a Black Widow, I'm like, oh, that's probably it. There's not usually 2. Well, I'm now new fear unlocked. So anyways, there's something that happened this week that, it's another joy of owning property. It comes with a lot more responsibilities and a lot more complications, but I'm not complaining 1%. I'm not complaining 1% because this is all worth it. All right, guys. Well, thanks. I hope you enjoyed this little segment or whatever this was. Where did I put my GoPro down? I don't even know. I know I was walking around with it, and I know I don't have it anymore. Good grief. All right, I'll find it. Maybe it's on the tractor. Anyways, thanks, guys, for coming along. I just wanted to show you around the property a little bit. Maybe you guys didn't see the earlier videos. This might be your first time even seeing the property. I don't know. But it's I look forward to coming home every day. I mean, really, when I'm in a locker, I'm like, hey, I could just quit and go home right now, go swimming or go do something at the house. It's so luring. It's so luring. And it's not like I'm not working, though. I'm not being lazy. There's plenty of work, but it is awfully nice just having that carrot at the end of the day. Also, I've got a bunch of junk stacked out here, and Jana does not like this. She don't like it. I got all the copper to recycle. I got some metal recycle, cords, and then empty bins that I don't have room right now. So at least they're behind the gate. You can't see it. So we can pretend it's not there. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, well, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be working tomorrow because it's gonna be bloody hot. I think it's gonna be like, well, I think it's gonna be like 96. Oh, there's my GoPro. I put it on my desk. 96 degrees tomorrow. And the second unit to the one that we're working in today is upstairs. So I worked in the upstairs one not too long ago, and it was miserably hot, and that was not a 96 degree day. I think it was like a 91 degree day or an 89 degree day, and it was just stifling hot. There's like no air circulation in these buildings, and they're steel buildings, so what it is outside is not representative of what is inside. It's way hotter inside. I don't want to do that tomorrow. I'm not sure I can do that tomorrow. I mean, I think today at one point I'm like, I think it's too hot. I was drinking as much water as I could, and it's just like I started feeling sick. So the heat is no fun. I think the indoor might be a little bit too much. So I'm skipping that tomorrow, but it's too bad because I really want to see some closure on this locker. I want to see some things come together. Like I want to see if I find the drawers. I want to see if we find some handbags for all the dust bags that we've been finding. She's got dust bags for Louis Vuitton and Gucci. We haven't found any Louis Vuitton or Gucci yet, but we have found lots of Coach and other stuff. So I'm hoping this other unit's got in there, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit, guys. I got stuff to do here tomorrow. I'm gonna prepare for our auction and list on eBay, and that could keep me busy all day if I wanted to, or I might go swimming. There's that too. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time. Until then, good luck to you. God bless you. We'll see you next time here on Locker Notes. Oh my goodness, look at the cat right there. That's crazy. This is wild. Okay, look at her now, guys. She is crept up closer, and now she's rolling on her back. Like 2 or 3 feet from the deer. The deer's actually walking a little further away now. They were closer a second ago. What is she doing? Is she gonna attack the deer? She thinks she's a big cat. She's lost her mind. I've never seen anything like this before. Is she trying to tell the deer, I am in no threat, look how fat my belly is. I just roll around, I'm not even gonna walk closer to you, I'm just gonna roll. Oh. It's almost like the deer is made out of catnip or something.